I attended the WWDC 2013 Apple Keynote. And if you had a computer, you could stream live the keynote as well. And that's how I attended the WWDC 2013 Apple Keynote, using my MacBook Air and the Safari browser and Apple streaming it live. I'm going to give you what I think, for me anyway, and maybe for you, are the important things that happened. Since I have a MacBook Air, I'm very excited about X Mavericks. And what I'm really excited about is the dual screens. I currently use my Apple TV and my MacBook Air to AirPlay movies onto my big Vizio 42-inch HD TV. So I can stream video from Netflix onto my MacBook Air and then bounce it, AirPlay it off of my MacBook Air onto the big screen, the Vizio 42-inch HD TV. That's great. That's wonderful. I can do YouTube videos that way. I can even read web pages on a 42-inch screen. Wow. Now, while I'm streaming a Netflix movie from my MacBook Air onto my big screen Vizio 42-inch HD TV, I can then have that as a monitor and then use my MacBook Air to do other things. If it's a movie that maybe I've seen before and we're watching it with friends or neighbors or whoever, I can be reading. In other words, my MacBook Air screen can display something different. Currently, if I'm streaming a movie or a YouTube video from my MacBook Air to my big screen TV, the same thing that's projected, AirPlayed onto my big screen TV, is on my computer screen. But with the new X Mavericks that's coming out, I will be able to throw the movie or the YouTube video onto my HD TV, and it will act as a second screen. And I can, for instance, listen to a YouTube video of a lecture and use my MacBook Air screen to bring up notes and take notes about what the lecture is. Maybe during the lecture, they'll give a URL, and you'll be able to type that out. That is really cool. Of course, they also introduced the new MacBook Airs. And the 11-inch is going to get, I believe it's 8 or 9 hours of battery time. And the 13-inch MacBook Airs are going to get 12 hours of battery time. I think if you just play movies, it'll get 10 hours. They said something about you could watch the whole trilogy of The Lord of the Rings all on one battery charge. That's great. That's really cool. 12 hours of battery on the 13-inch, and I think it was 8 hours on the 11-inch. So that's increased battery life and some increased functions. OS X Mavericks. Of course, they also upgraded iOS 7, along with a totally new graphic overhaul, which Tim Cook says this is the biggest change to the iOS since the iPhone. That's big. So along with the graphic overhaul are several distinct upgrades to programs that are included in the iOS platform. For instance, Safari has been given gesture-based navigation and the ability to perform searches straight from the address bar. Siri has been given new male and female voices and the ability to search Twitter, Wikipedia, and Microsoft's search engine Bing. Apple's App Store has been outfitted with a location-based app recommendation engine and automatic app updates. Automatic app updates. Your apps will automatically update. This is huge. This is cool. Even if your MacBook is in sleep mode, your apps will be upgraded, updated. Wow. A feature that has recently been in the spotlight after Senator John McCain complained of its absence when Cook testified on Capitol Hill last month. Perhaps the biggest addition to iOS 7 is iTunes Radio. You'll be able to use this music service, which borrows features from similar services such as Spotify and Pandora. iOS 7 will go into beta on the iPhone Monday and on the iPad next week, with full launch expected this fall. They also updated their Wi-Fi, and it is now stronger. You'll get a better signal from this Wi-Fi. It is so cool, with a complete enhanced Wi-Fi capabilities, so that the signal will be stronger and faster. That is good news. It's just so nice to have this WWDC keynote, that we know what's coming for the Mac OS X Mavericks and for the iOS, iPhone, iPad, iPad mini, and 5th generation iPod Touch. So there's more of the capabilities outlined within the keynote. So if you missed the keynote, it's online at several places, including on Apple's own website. You can watch the whole keynote and find out even more about the news, about the new 2013 Apple OS and the new MacBook Airs, along with the new Mac Pro. It is awesome. Check it out online. I've highlighted some of the features and some of the news important to me, and I'm sure there's other news that was in the keynote that might be important to you. The keynote is online for your viewing and listening. Take care. See you next time on Tech Talk Techie.